A husband returning from work finds his wife cooking. Missing his dear wife so much, he gives a sweet kiss on the cheek, and another, and many more. Very happy, they go to the dinner table. Suddenly, the woman's cell phone rings, a message from a friend wishing her good night. The husband sees the message and gets upset, without even making sure who that person was. He goes to the room upset without dinner, and the woman looks at her husband and thinks, no, he's not right. Didn't even want to know who it was, get upset over a simple message? I'm not going to flatter him, he's not a child. So the woman, still at the table, finishes her dinner and goes to bed to sleep. The couple slept with their backs to each other that night. At midnight, the wife started to have a high fever, and unable to speak, she touches her husband's back to ask for help, but he continued with his back with an air of "don't bother me." Take her hand off him, and the woman, completely out of breath, ends up dying in a heart attack. In the morning, he wakes up, prepares his things to go to work, takes a shower, and sees that his wife is still in bed. He realizes that she's not feeling well, but he thinks, I won't speak to her until she talks to me first. So he gets dressed, drinks coffee, and goes to work. At the end of the afternoon, when the husband returned from work, he saw a beautiful watch in a store that enchanted him a lot. He bought it as a gift for his wife. Upon arriving home, the husband was happy. He was going to give his beloved wife a watch and tell her how much he loved her, how much he was in love with her, and fill her with many kisses. So, he opens the door and goes to the kitchen, because he was ready to surprise his beloved with that beautiful gift. But he sees that the little cafe was still there. His wife hadn't taken it. Then he gets sad and thinks, she's still mad at me, she hasn't even had her little breakfast. So the man goes to the bedroom to leave his workbook and is surprised to see that his wife was still in bed, lying in the same position. So he, scared, calls his wife and finally sees that she is dead. He is overcome by pain and begins to cry. He cries a lot. And, a little more, he screams in despair. But his dear wife is dead. What can we learn from this sad story? We learn the truth of the Word of God, as it says in the letter to the Ephesians, chapter 4 verse 26, where it says, "Be angry but do not sin, do not let the sun go down while you are still angry." What does this text mean? Never go to bed. Never go to the bedroom, fighting with your wife or your husband. Don't take pride into the bedroom. We don't know tomorrow. So take good care of your love your wife, love your husband, give him lots of treats. Fill him with kisses, tell him how much you love him, or love him, fill him with affection and love. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Tomorrow can be too late. Stop and think. Things don't always go the way we want. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. We have to sacrifice for love and for loving. And remember, there are no perfect people, there are true loves. Love is a decision. So make it work. If you've watched this video so far, it's going to make a difference in your relationship, type in the comments. Love is a decision.